Hey, what is up, you guys? It is yo girl Mashinka coming back at you with another video. What it is, what it do, what is up. I was moving a few things on my desk and like 3 pallets fell. I'm too scared to pick them up and see what happened, but it's good. Your girl is a mess. What's new? Today I will finally be doing my favorite drugstore foundations video. I had one that I made around this time last year, and a lot of foundations came out since then. A lot of people have requested a newer video, a continuation, what's good at the drugstore. The foundations that I have, I've been wearing for a while. Some of them I do have issues with, but they're still my favorite. I'll get into that in a bit. Before we do, y'all know the drill. Make sure you guys give this video a like. Leave some positivity on my little channel. Be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to also follow me on my social media. My Instagram is linked down below. I've been really active on that, on the story and everything, so make sure you guys are following me for adventure time and all that good stuff. Let's roll the intro and get into it. So I do have 5 foundations here with me that I do want to talk to you guys about. Obviously these are all drugstore. I've actually never tried a higher end Sephora, Too Faced, whatever foundation, because I believe you can get the same if not better product at a drugstore for a lesser price, and your girl is all about balling on a budget. Like, this jacket's from TJ Maxx, these earrings are from TJ Maxx, you know what I mean? It's all about balling on a budget and saving up for bigger and better things. That's what I live for. The first foundation is this foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This has been with me forever. I did include this foundation in my other favorite drugstore foundation. Again, I'll link it down below. I am a dry skin kind of girl, and the dewy one really didn't do much for me. I honestly didn't even notice that big of a difference. I do have a video where I compare the matte and poreless and the dewy and smooth foundation. I'll also link it down below. This foundation is absolutely amazing. You can build it up from like almost zero coverage to full coverage, and I'm not all about full coverage. I like more of a natural look. I don't like very thick foundations, and this is amazing. Their shade range is absolutely amazing. Every time I go to Target, Ulta, I see the shade range, and I'm always amazed at how great of a shade range a drugstore foundation has. This foundation retails at $4.39 at Target and $7.99 at Ulta. A foundation that is amazing under $10 is great. It stays on all day. It's covered, like I said, it covers everything you want it to cover. It is not thick, it's a very thin foundation, but the coverage on it is real. The only thing that I don't like about it is just the packaging. I'm sure most of you know this foundation. It doesn't have a pump, it has this little guy, and I have to kind of put it on my hand or whatnot, and I'm just not the biggest fan of that. I definitely prefer pumps. I like to stay mess free even though I'm a mess. I have the shade 102. This one is currently just a little bit light for me. I actually use this foundation as a concealer sometimes because of how light it is, but during the winter this is my perfect foundation. My second favorite foundation, it's actually a tie between 2 foundations that I really like, but I'm gonna go with this as my second favorite. This is the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation. I do have a full review on this guy. I will link it down below. I am absolutely in love with this foundation. Now, in the video that I've linked down below where I try it out and I talk about it, it does get cakey, but that's only when you use a lot of the product. It is a very thick consistency, so as you guys know, thick foundations tend to cake up. I've learned how to use it in a way where it doesn't cake up. I just kind of dot it around my face and, blend it all out. This thing is full coverage, girl. The coverage is real. This is the most full coverage foundation I own. It looks so beautiful on the skin. It is not very matte. I would say it is more on a dewy side, which I'm not mad at, because if you set it with powder, I think it should be okay throughout the day. This stick foundation is $9 at Ulta, which again, foundation's under $10. Like, what up? But I definitely love this foundation. Moving on to number 3. Again, these two, this was a very close, like, number 2. But I just haven't used it in about, like, a couple weeks, so... Okay, we're gonna cut all that up. The next foundation... Alright, so the third foundation that I'm absolutely obsessed with and I've been loving, and I actually have it on today. Also full coverage. I actually woke up with a couple of pimples and my face looks actually pretty good, is the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. Oh my god, I have a whole video on this foundation as well, link down below. Y'all, it is so beautiful. Hello, did I use most of it up? No. Does anyone else watch foundations, or is that just me? But I am absolutely in love with this. Number 1, it smells like lotion. Obsessed. Number 2, this is not a very thick foundation. It's like not thin, but not super thick. It's like in the middle. It feels so good on the skin. I'm absolutely in love with this foundation. This is my first cushion foundation, and I never realized how much I would love this. Alright, next foundation. The Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation. This foundation, I'm sure most of you are very familiar with it, is gorgeous. The finish of it is absolutely beautiful. It's not too dewy, it's not too matte. It's skin in a bottle. Milani did it with this foundation. Now the only issue that I have with it, it is dark. It is so dark on me. I mean, I feel like that's one of the issues with brands in general. They're never super inclusive. With drugstore foundations, I feel like there isn't a shade light enough and there isn't a shade dark enough. You know what I mean? There's always like that in between, but never light enough and dark enough, which I hate so much because some of these foundations are so beautiful and they're just everything you were looking for, but they're not your shades. You're just gonna have to buy another foundation that's hella light or really dark and mix them in, which is just too much work and stuff, and you shouldn't have to do that. This is the shade 01 Vanilla, and y'all, it is orange on me. It is like Donald Trump orange. Donald Trump, if you want to try new foundation, I think I have your shade. Like, that's what it is. It sucks, but it is what it is. And the Milani foundation retails at $9.99 at Ulta, so it's exactly $10. And $7.19 at Target. So it seems like Target is more cheaper, so go to Target, girl, if you need a foundation. Last but not least, I do have another foundation that I am absolutely in love with. I currently don't have it on me because I ran out of it and threw it out and didn't keep it for this video because I am just a genius. It is the NYX dropper foundation. Y'all know what I mean? It's the NYX little foundation with like the dropper thing. I think it's the only foundation they have. I know they're coming out with a new one, but that one is, I think, the only foundation that they had. It is beautiful. I think it came out last year, and it is my favorite, one of my favorite foundations. I clearly have multiples. You can build it up from very light coverage to full coverage. Again, I'm a light coverage queen. I do not like a lot of full coverage just because my days usually tend to be very long at work, and I do not like my face to be super cakey at the end of the day because I do work with people and I don't want people looking at me like, ew, why do you look like that? You know what I mean? I want to look fresh. I want to look good. I want people to think this is my skin. Which actually a lot of people are like, damn, your skin looks so good. And I'm just like, girl, it's this foundation. But thanks. Thanks. But yeah, those are definitely my favorite foundations. The NYX foundation retails at $13.99 at Ulta, so it is up there, which it does come in a very small like component, so I'm not sure why it's that expensive. And it retails at $11.49 at Target. So again, Target is the cheaper option. However, that foundation is over $10. That's why I kind of put it last, because it is the more expensive foundation, which it's not bad. $11.87 at Target is still not bad. It's like $1.87 more than $10. But yeah, you guys, these are my favorite foundations as of now. I know there are more foundations coming out in the drugstore world, and I'm very excited to try them out and put out reviews for those. I have yet to try out the ColourPop foundations. Let me know if you guys are interested in me trying it out. I was thinking of doing a full face ColourPop, their foundation, their concealer, their powder, their eyeshadow, everything. So if that's something you guys would be interested in watching, let your girl know and I'll make it happen. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this little review. I was really excited to film again. I really want to film more, so I'm gonna try my best to put out videos every single week again. Please give this a thumbs up, leave some positivity on my little channel, subscribe to Yo Girl. Not only do I do makeup, I also vlog. I like to adventure. I'm actually going to New York pretty soon. If y'all don't know, I'm from Chicago and I'm driving to New York. So it's gonna be a lot of fun driving 18 hours, you know, no biggie. Really excited. Hope you guys are thrilled for that. Again, let me know if you guys want me to do the whole ColourPop thing. Comments are open, like let your girl know. And I'm gonna see y'all in my next one. Peace out. I'm gonna see you soon. Bye. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this little review. I was really excited to film again. I really want to film more, so I'm gonna try my best to put out videos every single week again. Please give this a thumbs up, leave some positivity on my little channel, subscribe to Yo Girl. Not only do I do makeup, I also vlog. I like to adventure. I'm actually going to New York pretty soon. If y'all don't know, I'm from Chicago and I'm driving to New York. So it's gonna be a lot of fun driving 18 hours, you know, no biggie. Really excited. Hope you guys are thrilled for that. Again, let me know if you guys want me to do the whole ColourPop thing. Comments are open, like let your girl know. And I'm gonna see y'all in my next one. Peace out. I'm gonna see you soon. Bye.